this is the last DLC for FROSTPUNK. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at the On the Edge DLC for FROSTPUNK, ending the story of this amazing world taking place in around the times of the Industrial Revolution in an alternative history. It was amazing. The original game, just an absolute masterpiece. If you haven't seen it on the channel, make sure you watch that before this, as it takes place after the events of New London. So if you've seen the main campaign, then you'll know exactly where we are. Giant storm engulfing the world in negative like 100 degrees Celsius temperatures, even more, and humanity surviving against that. And now, after the giant storm is over, we're trying to reestablish contact with other settlements around us and rebuild the world. Well, folks, you've been amazing as always, so welcome to all the new people who are subbing today. Make sure you go and check out those other videos, too, on FROSTPUNK. They're incredible, as well as the Last Autumn DLC, which was the previous. And thanks again for smashing like on what will be the last videos on FROSTPUNK. There's really not much more else to do on this game, but it is certainly amazing. So, show your love for this game series and listen to that music! Oh, that is beautiful, baby. Absolutely incredible. Alright, guys, well, let's jump into a new scenario here. There's plenty of scenarios available for this game. The Arks, the Refugees, the Fall of Winterhome, the Last Autumn, and now On the Edge. Let's go ahead and get started as we read the description for it. After the Great Storm has exposed an army warehouse, we're sent from New London to set up an outpost there. Times are changing. What will be our role in the coming thaw? Alright, guys, I'll see you at the construction site where we will finally get access to trains. We're going to rebuild humanity's hope and future here in FROSTPUNK. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
They say the snow is dead, but we've learned to the contrary. Snow is ever-changing, unstable, restless. We survived the Great Storm. It took away a lot from us. Still, it gave us something in return. Tempestuous winds brought relics of the past to light, ones that can bring hope for the future. Our assignment was simple. Arrive at the site, build a reliable camp, and create a stable chain of supply. In return, we'd get food and necessities. A square deal. But deals have this peculiar quality. Just like the snow, they tend to change.
What an opening. That is awesome. We are the Outpost team. The Great Storm has uncovered an underground army warehouse from the times before the evacuation. New London sent us here to build an outpost and gather any resources we find. We must rely on New London for food. There are no animals to hunt here, and the ground is solid rock. Thankfully, the weather is fine for now, so we should survive without the generator until we have other ways of heating. Let's get to work. Well, there we are. Just like the name would imply, we are certainly on the edge of a giant cliff. Not a lot of trees here, but I do see a scout balloon. Beautiful. Coal deposit in the north, and a lot of supplies around, including what looks to be some wooden homes to the left that we can use for additional supply. We know what to do. Our first task is to clear the road to the warehouse and start gathering steel. And, of course, let's not forget to set up some tents. The night is going to be cold without a generator. Right, we better get moving right away then. Take a look at the landscape around us, some sort of a large elevator here, some sort of a carcass of what seems to be some sort of a debris, what maybe loaded boats or something long ago. I don't know if this was for water. This could be like the edge where water was, and maybe the ocean was down there. Maybe it, I don't know, with all the snow and stuff, maybe it evaporated and then became snow. Who knows? Let's go ahead and clear this way here. Steel wreckage, which leads to where the army outpost is, which is right there. And it looks like inside there might be the steam train that we're looking for, which explains the large coal deposit to our north. We need to start building some houses too. instead of gathering from that, let's clear these areas so we can use it for building. That'll be a little bit better for us to use. All right, we're going to go ahead and gather. Looks like we have quite a few scouts here. Scouts from New London are finally here, ready to clear the way. We have 5 of those people there. I used engineers here to try to clear this area a little bit more effectively so that way we can make our way to the depot. 65 people require homes, and it looks like we got some tents at our disposal. That'll be good. Let's build some homes, I guess, here and here. They'll fit all around the circle. Whatever this building is, what is this exactly? I guess this is a scout outpost. Yeah, it has a giant flag there for New London and a giant tower with what looks to be a crate in the middle, some crates for storage. Let's go ahead and authorize some more home construction. I guess we'll try to build a house maybe here, and then a few more here and here. Everybody's going out to work. Good job, lads. Keep at it. Oh, we might need room for more stuff. Let's try to build maybe closer to that. Let's cancel that construction. I don't know if there's any other things that need to be around the center to keep warm. Oh, you know what? Actually, look at that. There's a long railroad track that comes from that center like that. Look at that. It comes, there's like a box here. Maybe this is where we load cargo? We'll have to see. I'm only speculating at this point. I have no idea. Never played it before. So I'm very excited to see. Looks to be some buildings here with, what do you think that is? Some watchtowers, some radio towers? Let me know down below in that comment section. I believe those, to me, look kind of like radio towers, but maybe they'd have to be a little taller. So who knows? Speaking of tall, we do have our giant lookout balloon here. And there we are. The city of New London, surviving from long ago. Beautiful. Well, it's been a little while. Looks like we can send out scouts to other areas. Looks like we'll need to actually get those up and running, though. Collapsed building, frozen den, and remains of a building nearby. We'll have to get everybody working first on gathering some supplies first. We got to make sure that's all taken care of before we start sending scouts out. It'll take a little bit away from our population, which is very low. We don't have the ability to use the Book of Laws here. It is locked, and we'll have to adapt to whatever New London chooses for us. The laws are signed by New London, so we'll have to wait and see what the mayor of New London comes up with. Okay, so we've got, let's see, each one of these homes is building. I think this should be enough. I wanted to save some extra space just in case we need to put down a cookhouse. It might need to be near the middle. It looks like there's some basic heating stuff here. It looks like a stove of some sort. It's negative 20°C, which is not cold, but it's warm these times of days. Uh-oh, it's going to drop 1 level, which brings us down to negative 30, so homes definitely need to be up and ready very shortly. We're gathering plenty of stuff here. Get in touch with New London. Now we need to rebuild the transport depot so we can get supplies shipped from New London before food runs out. To get in touch with them, an outpost administration will be necessary. Okay, let's build that then. So there's an outpost administration. Communication facilities housed here are necessary for contacting other settlements. Ooh, good thing we built our homes over there. I was gonna... Oh, I see. This is the circle here. So we can build a giant circle there. Let's build our communications building there. And let's squeeze in some more homes. Is this enough for everybody? We might find more people, so I guess it doesn't hurt to build more, but also let's not build it just at the moment. How many homes does each one of these tents hold? I've forgotten. Is it 5, 10? Let's see, how many workers could be here? 10. Right, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I think there's 65 workers, so that is the correct number of which we need, I believe. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up time. Look at the detail on these rocks. Snow sticking in each little crack of all this, what looks to be granite here. Beautiful. They've done such a good job. This game is a unique challenge, and it's probably one of the greatest city builders I've ever played, where it's dramatic, the music is great, you're on the edge of your seat, but also you care about the citizens and want to be good to them. But sometimes difficult decisions have to be made, like whether or not you're going to smash that join button today to become a member, or possibly the like button or subscribe. I'm just kidding. Clear the rest of the warehouse, administration building, and rebuild the transport depot are all of our current tasks. So let's speed up time. Looks like everybody's working. It is just about 5 o'clock. And they're almost done with their workday. And then they'll begin building all those homes. Looks like we've gotten this wreck pretty much cleared at 100%. We're down to... What is it actually... how much supply is here? I want to be able to see how much remains. There should be a way to actually see how much is remaining there. Oh, there you go. You can see it that way. 15 here. So it looks like 9 is remaining for total steel. So it's almost clear. I don't know what the percentage of that is, but now it's time to build homes. Forget about that. It'll be done anytime. Now, it looks like we have some raw food that we need to convert. So under tech, we have transport depot. Oh, that's another thing we got to build. Holy crap. Oh, is that this thing? Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to build that later. That's what that is. Okay. Workshops are also available. Resources. We're going to need food up and running, too. We better make a cookhouse because we only have raw food at the moment. Can we put this anywhere nearby? Yeah, let's put the cookhouse here. Alright, so we'll have food and shelters ready to go, and then we'll work on the transport depot and clearing out the rest of the wreckage tomorrow morning. Look at everybody work. Go, people, go! Music is so good in this game. Frostpunk is a chilling experience with the frigid reality of the... Okay, I'm done. Okay, now, we've got ourselves a cookhouse that's going up. I believe that's the Arby's. So let's go ahead and put a couple of people to work in there. Take a few people off some of these jobs here. Let's do... I think we'll just take 5 off. And we'll just throw them in here. There we go. Alright, so now we can convert some of that raw food into rations. That's great. We got quite a bit of coal, wood, and steel. Obviously, that coal, as I mentioned earlier... Where is that? There's a little bit of coal there, but there's also what seems to be, yes, a coal deposit here that'll allow us to fill up those trains with a bunch of coal to make steam, which will then allow them to transport things back and forth. Although, I don't know if we can discover the train just yet. Looks like we need some medical tents already. Some people are awfully cold. People are working their butts off, so we better go take care of them before they turn gravely ill. They're just sick at the moment, so we'll give them a little extra rest. Let's speed up time even more for daytime. And it's going to drop down to -30. We survived another night. That has to count for something. We can keep going for a while like this, I'd say. I can say that as well. We got plenty of warm clothing and plenty of food coming tomorrow, so lots to look forward to for our people. Another morning to work, 7 a.m., approaching 8 a.m. Good. Look at all the people making their way to go clear wreckage, bring back supplies, stock areas with coal, and finally making food. Good. Our people have food. Medical tent is up. Let's go ahead and take... oh, we're going to need engineers from that, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh! Steel wreckage depleted. Oh, good. The whole workforce is here. All right, there is the military depot. Let's slow down time a little bit and take a look at this thing. The Army warehouse, inoperative. We'll need 10 engineers to get started on that. Let's get it operational. We're also going to need some people to work. Now that this cookhouse is done, let's take them away. Let's work on building this depot now, which is otherwise known as the transport depot. Now, they said that we need food. I wanted to start doing research, but our resources at the moment are very limited, and we have no food coming in, so I definitely want to make sure we got a lot of that going. All right, no shipment to send. Okay, so we can communicate with them, but they have nothing that they can send yet. So we got to build the transport depot so things can come back and forth, and then we can start making orders from New London, just kind of how we did in the last autumn DLC. Okay, we got people working here. Okay, let's see. No one else really to work there. All right, people are on their way. I should probably build a road there, since we'll probably be using it for storage, maybe? I don't know if we can store things in there, or if we can actually get something from it. Looks like they built it into this giant mountain here. It's a giant train tunnel, which looks like, yeah, you can see the little tracks there. And these look like a bunch of storage things there. Oh, there's actually another pile of wood crates here, too, so we can get some more wood. That's great. Okay, construction is looking great. Are these people back online? Let's go ahead and get rid of... let's just put one person in the medical tent for now, just to make sure that there's always somebody on standby for anybody getting sick. We'll put everyone else to work in the depot. And we got plenty of wood here from all these homes that can be taken down. It reminds me, if you've seen on the channel The Long Dark, were you a big fan of The Long Dark, by the way? The channel, I played a lot of that game, and this reminds me of the town that burned down in quite a few areas of that game. So that's a real reminder of what there is out there in the world for hope, which is, it's all debatable. Is there other life out there? We'll have to find them. Okay, we're coming down to the wire here with temperature dropping down another 10 degrees Celsius. We've got wood being brought in. And we've got a road being built to the depot. We'll try to clear out this wood crate pile. Looks like we've got 140 coal remaining and just a little bit of wood. We're about to get another resource clear here. Let's go over here and just get all the stuff on the ground before it gets too cold to gather. Okay, 15 over here. 15 people that can work here and another coal pile there. So we're definitely going to need coal for the steam engines. And I want to try to get more of this operational. And it looks like the transport depot has been completed. First tasks complete. Excellent. This is New London. Over. New London. We have to talk, or understood. Good day, Outpost 11. Well done with the progress so far. We'll send you the first food shipment soon. Now that the operation is established, we'll await for the first batch of steel from your outpost. In the meantime, we're dispatching a group of clerks to run the Outpost Administration. Your children will arrive with them. They're eager to rejoin you. Remember that we can always assist you with any problems. Oh, very good. Open the communication screen. Let's talk. We have to talk. Outpost 11, we read you loud and clear. How's the operation going? What is our task again? Let's just go into that again. Your task is to explore the warehouse and retrieve as much steel as possible. We expect at least one shipment every few days. We'll be sending you food every day. Okay, we better get back to work then. So they expect steel for food. Got it. We have some problems. Can you help us? Let's say that. We can assist you in many different ways. What is the problem? What do you need? We need more... Well, I guess we could use more raw food. We don't have any more. New London will be asked for more food. New London's favor will be exhausted. Oh, so we can only ask them for a favor at the moment, so we better save that. However, there's really no other way for us to get food at the moment. And wood and coal we have plenty of, so let's ask at least for raw food. Your request is granted. Keep in mind that this will take a lot of effort on our part. Okay, thank you. This is odd. There must have been some misunderstanding. Our children were not supposed to join us. Certainly not so soon. It won't make things any easier for us. Well, it's too late to turn them back, and at least New London promised to send food our way. Hopefully they'll keep to the schedule. Uh-oh. Something already fishy. I suspect something very fishy now. Oh boy. Any guesses as to what we could expect? Let's get a couple more doctors here. Let's see. Gather 100 steel. Send 100 steel to New London. There's the little depot down there. Oh, this looks so cool, this facility. That looks amazing. Okay. So we need to gather 100 steel. So it's basically like an unlimited amount of supply inside the warehouse. So it looks like they were storing steel in there. I thought there'd be a train or something. Let's see. Where else can we gather steel from? There's steel ruins here. So I think we should probably try to gather all the wood as possible. So that way we can then put everyone to work inside the steel mill. And we have to do 100 per day. And it looks like that was a good opportunity for us to order food. We would have ran out otherwise. Okay, let's wait for night to go past. Speed up time again. And we're approaching daytime. Temperature going to drop. Daytime right about here when it rises back up from 20. 5 people being treated. Okay. Let's increase the number of people being treated. Okay, we're definitely going to need to build some more. We're definitely going to need to build some more medical tents. I figured we would be a little better off than that, but let's build another one. Okay, everybody should go to build. We're doing fine, all things considered. I completely agree.
It's getting colder.
Oh, it's getting colder in the morning. Okay, I thought this was 5 a.m., but looks like we're getting started at 7. But it'll warm up here shortly. And we'll assign somebody to deal with whoever may be sick. There we go. Alright, yes. Get to work, people. The shipment is waiting. We've got to get that hundo steel. They want their 100 steel. Our children arrived. Sir, the clerks sent by New London to run the Outpost Administration are here, and they brought our children with them. Many of our people are really upset about it because it looks like our kids were neglected. They haven't had enough warm clothes, and some of them caught a cold on the way. But now they're here, we can take proper care of them. We'll do our best. Oh boy, now we're gonna have a lot of sick kids. At least hope is rising, though. Okay, well, we need a few more homes. Hold on just a second. Okay, so let's put these here. Maybe on this side. Let's see if we can put them maybe behind the tents. That's a little too far. Let's try to build it over here. I think there's actually some heat coming from the center, perhaps. But it's nothing compared to what the generators used to provide. Oh, looks like we can build a home here. Oh, not adjacent to street. Well, we can build a street there later. Let's save some of our wood for now. Okay, do we have any other additional workers? Let's see if anybody else happened to arrive. Nope. Okay, so we'll just kind of... Oh, and the food arrived too, so we'll need to get some people to cook. So let's take somebody off of coal duty and put them onto the kitchen duty. One person on kitchen duty now. Ah, there you go. You can see the numbers that way. Wood crates depleted. We have another labor source at our disposal. Let's go ahead and... So I guess we're working for food. This seems to be the way of the future now, is instead of currency, if you want something, you have to work for it. Oh boy, there's more sick people now. Alright, let's go ahead and try to cut this off. Alright, we're going to need more people working at medical tents. Looks like there's been something happening inside the Army warehouse. Outpost Administration, a trove of steam cores. Sir, we have great news. The warehouse contains an unknown but very large number of steam cores. We immediately sent the news to New London and await instructions. In the meantime, we might try to haul at least some of them to the surface. This will require stopping the steel extraction for some time. Let me think it over. Do we have enough to send to them? Oof. Well, it's going to warm up and we'll have a brief window of getting 15, 30. That's not even enough, is it? 30. What are we at? 61? Oh, I don't know if we'll have enough. I don't see any other steel that we could gather. Well, let me think it over. We'll wait a little bit of time. Steam cores, I guess we'd have to radio New London and say, what do you want more, the steel or the steam core? Let's talk about this. Oh. New London! We heard the cache of steam cores was found in the warehouse. This is a very timely discovery. These devices are critically important for the new security of our city. Please send a couple steam cores with each steel shipment from now on. To help you ensure the timely deliveries, you are hereby authorized to use emergency shifts. If you encounter any obstacles to your progress, talk to us and we'll find a solution. We have to talk. Outpost 11, we read you loud and clear. What else is going on? London's favor is too low. So long as we keep meeting those steel deliveries, we'll be able to keep getting food. So we'll need to do 100 on that one. Did they say anything else? Let's see. Retrieve as much steel and steam cores as possible. One shipment every few days. Be sending you food every day. Oh. So it looks like they're sending food no matter what. Okay. Very good. Farewell. Alright, let's get back to it then. Emergency shift edict. To ensure the survival of the colony, the boost key resources delivery rate from Outpost 11, the government of New London issues an act on the emergency shifts. From this day on, shifts can be increased up to 24 hours. Emergency shift laws imposed by New London. Okay, so we can activate it if we want to, but we don't necessarily have to. Okay. Well, we certainly need to get this medical tent up. How many engineers do we have? We're basically going to have to take all the engineers off this work and switch it over to workers, so that way we can ensure the security of our current sick people. Looks like there's 10 people currently in care, and nobody passed sick, so that's good. Let's keep building medical tents. Jeez, we're going to have a lot of those, I think. And it looks like New London is still sending food, so that's great. Alright, let's clear the rest of these resources. We're getting plenty of wood. Steel is lacking a bit, but at least we have plenty of coal now. And we do have engineers in there that can be replaced shortly as soon as we have some more people to work with. Damn, this is getting really enticing. I can't wait to see what's going to happen here.
The workday is over.
Oh, looks like we got some issues. No roof over our heads, a housing problem. I'll provide some shelter. I'll provide shelter for everyone. Oh, I'll do that. We will definitely have that done shortly. The homes just need to be constructed on this side. So let's build those. We got 2 medical tents and 2 shelters that we need to build. I guess I was a little short on that. Wait, do these need to be connected via road in order to count? Let's see. If those are connected, does that change anything? No, it does not. All right, but we can connect some more roads back here. Looks like we're... Okay, we can build one home there. And let's build another home. We'll build storage over this way, so let's build some homes here. We'll put homes around the hospitals, too. That's probably a good spot to put them. All right. We'll extend our roadway here. And, yeah, we'll worry about building roads later. Let's get homes and healthcare up first. Let's take care of our people. Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even one flapping over their head. Hope rises. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Medical tents are back. Great. Let's get rid of the engineers here and replace them. And let's get people working here to take care of the rest of our sick. We have one person that we can't deal with yet. And I don't think we have any more engineers than that. So that's just the way it's going to be. Go to the beacon to deploy a new unit. So we can start making groups too. We'll need 5 citizens to send them out. We could start looking for supplies now. Frozen den, remaining of a building or a collapsed building. We'll need 5 people to go though. That's quite a commitment. I think we better secure our food situation first to make sure we've got enough workers to take care of them. I wonder if there's overcrowd. There's something going on in New London. They're sending the children away. They are working on higher security. They're kind of being a little misleading. Okay. Another home is completed. Don't think I have any more room for additional medics. There we go. Perfect. All right, that worked out wonderfully. 15 people working here and there. 56 wood at that one. And 42 here. No other resources around. There are more homes here and a little bit more steel. So we could possibly... let's see, if we got 15 here, this will give us the 25 we would need. Plus, actually, we would have a little extra if we happen to build something. I wonder what's faster to get resources from. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, we have another issue somewhere. Word of advice. Let's send out scouts. It's been days since we arrived and we still only a general idea of our surroundings. Let's send out some scouts to look around and maybe gather some resources. Who knows what they'll find. The great storm has turned the countryside upside down. All right, I'll think about that as well. Okay, well, let's first fulfill our order. So keep everybody here. All hands on construction and production. And then we'll start sending out some scouts. And that way we can possibly bring some more people back. But if we're going to bring people back, we need to be able to feed them. So that's what all that's there for. Anybody working here? Let's see. Incoming from New London, a 6-hour trip. Oh, I keep feeling like there's trains or something arriving down here. It looks like it's all ice. Must be little carriages or something. We'll have to see what pulls up here. I keep expecting to see a train. I want trains! Or planes, or possibly automobiles. Automobiles. Alright, let's see. So we've got 2 resources to clear, plus coal here. So 2 wood, 1 coal. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. And the ability to possibly do some drilling. Not drilling, but cutting down trees. Okay, everything else looks good. Okay. Looks like everybody's taken care of. We've got additional medical tents if needed. The temperature will be rising shortly and then falling again. Food is being produced. And as soon as we're done with our first shipment, I'll send out some scouts. We're there. We have our 101. Alright, now let's change to steam cores. Switching to another resource will stop unloading for some time. Are you sure? Yes. New London has requested steam cores. Okay, now we're over to steam cores. Now we can start shipping that out in exchange for our food. Okay, it looks like cargo is coming in. I want to see exactly what this looks like when it arrives. Alright, what can we take workers away from? Alright, we'll send out a scout group this way. Okay, let's send you guys to the collapsed building. We'll take care of these 3 closest and we'll find out what's out there. And let's also watch and see what the food deliveries look like. I really want to see a vehicle arriving. Ah, there it is. So it's not a vehicle at all. It's just some sleds that don't even seem to have wheels. They're just it's not carts or anything. It's sleds, right? No horse-drawn anything. Doesn't look like they're being taken care of. No way to feed a horse. I guess they're very expensive. Cool to see the scouts working, though. So that's what we've been seeing all the time in this game. Amazing. All right, looks like 5 people are okay. We can get a few more people off this force. But I don't know what else they could do. We could probably start up with research, but that will take metal, and we need to deliver that and keep our promise to New London. Otherwise, they'll get awfully mad at us. Awfully mad. All right, let's see. So the next thing is to gather 2 steam cores and then send 102 steam cores to London. New London, that is. So it takes about 0.2 per hour. Or that's how long it takes to gather each. Let's see if we can do it. Wood crates have depleted. That means those forces, that workforce is ready to go elsewhere. Let's get the rest of that coal then, boys. And then let's get some more people cooking some food here, and now we've got 5 extra people ready to go. Can we send out another group of scouts? No. We're not able to do that. We'll need to research it, probably. Okay. Let's finish up our first goal, then, with New London, which will be to gather another steam core. But we're going to let our people rest a little bit before we start ramping up production. Oh, that building is just amazing. So a little elevator goes down to pick up and drop off supplies. That's just amazing. Such amazing thought that they put into this. Just beautiful. Okay, we can get a few of our engineers back if we need to. Oh, but it looks like we have people who reached the collapsed building. Let's see. Standing in front of a ruined building whose purpose cannot guess, but we'll be able to get wood from it. Let's see. Sites discovered, stone wall. Shredded white flag flutters above it. Well, go ahead and take those resources. And let's go this way. We'll do the immediate area, then we'll come back. And it looks like a food shipment is on the way. Okay, we're dealing with 11 sick people, so we can cut this down to, let's see, 5, 10, 11. So that's fine. Anything over 15, and we'll need some more helping hands in the medical field. This is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and make our first shipment. That's going to be our goal today in today's episode. Is to finish that first shipment to New London. She's warming up a bit. Good job, everyone. This is a permanent settlement out here, so we've done great. First shipment is ready. Sir, the shipment is ready to be sent to New London. Visit the Outpost Administration, ask the clerks to open a communication line. You'll be able to dispatch to shipment. All right, let's go ahead and send that one out. All done. New London, we acknowledge you, the dispatch of your first shipment. Well done. The steam cores mean a lot to our people. We're pleased to let you know that we have a plan to send you food shipments every day. Just keep those steam cores and steels coming. If the supplies you provide are deemed insufficient, we'll have to think about the consequences. And remember, if you run into any problems, let us know and we'll find a solution. Let's see. That we can ask for additional food. Okay, we can ask for a favor now, but I think we're okay. So let's go ahead and say never mind and farewell. We can contact them anytime. The ire rises. Sir, the news about New London is pleased to tell us that they'll keep sending us food they owe us spread among our people, causing a lot of resentment and anxiety, and the vague consequences they threaten us with. Shall we fail to please them and further fan the flames of outrage? All anyone is thinking about now is how we should use the steam cores to help us first, since we found them, and have no generator, unlike the folks in New London. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can survive here in tomorrow's episode. You guys are amazing, so thank you very much for leaving a like on the way out. Thanks for being one of the best communities on YouTube, and I hope to see you all soon for more FROSTPUNK. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed the DLC so far, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to check the playlist for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.